Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4, which we're going to carry on from the end of last session, which we're playing as Turkey, episode 20. So let's look at where we... whilst it is loading, so looking at the actual map, we... apologies, had taken over Iraq in one of our previous episodes. We of course still got our own territory. We got Greece, we got part of Bulgaria, so the eastern part as well as the western part of Bulgaria. Apologies. And at the moment it looked like the front with Russia was pretty much empty. So what I'd done at this point, I basically had decided to set targets here. So I was basically started the creation of, if I'm not mistaken, that should still be ongoing. Justification, yeah. So we're justifying war against them, which is due to finish in 22nd of March this year. So once that kicks off, apologies, hopefully we'll be able to do something with them. Now, if I'm looking at what's going on at the moment, they've got war goals against Japan. They want to puppet Japan. Japan at the moment is at war with various different entities. So looking at the map, apologies again, on the eastern side, you should see that there are Italian units and even German units in Japan here. And I guess they were getting bored, but apologies. Got hay fever still. It doesn't want to disappear. Then again, hay fever is an allergy, isn't it? Anyways, the border with Russia is pretty weakly defended, as you can see. So at the moment I'm still in the midst of building and recruiting some tank units. Ooh, just finished some research. The Wolfpack. So let's take the next one as the next goal. Let's actually have a quick look at our actual units here. Let's go back home first. So I want to merge these two into one, I reckon. Apologies. So I'm going to look at the list of ships. Got 2 destroyers here. Have I got a commander I can assign to them? Yes, I do. Repair priority is high. Can I set anywhere where they should be passive or aggressive? It doesn't give me that option, does it? Okay. Alright, merging these two into one as well. Set them to convoy raiding. No, I want to let them repair. Okay, that's fine. Once the repairs are finished. Yep, perfect. I'm once again busy. Good. So our goal of the 22nd of March should work. Ooh, it looks like the Russians have put some more troops on the front line, which I kind of had hoped wouldn't happen, but are they actually Russians? They're a bit of a mixture of different types, aren't they? So we've got some tanks here, which are not mine. Oh, they're not mine, but they actually are within my unit. Ah, interesting. Didn't realize that. I thought I didn't have any yet. Okay, so we just had a battle here. We have sunk some American and British submarines. Good. So what happened to our own units? Is there a total unit list I can get anywhere? So those are on the units that we were able to borrow from them. So if we look at the total list and look for tanks. Ooh, yes, there are some tank units. Where are they? Where are those tank units? I'd be longing to see. Ah, cool. So which general is on that front there? Assign them to front as well, I guess. Would that work? Perfect. These are regulars. I got some trained units in there. It's a real mixed bag, it looks like. In terms of production, this one will be finished next, it looks like. Production is, as you can see, it's still ongoing. Another naval battle took place. We destroyed some more British submarines. Still Greek territory. Perfect, so one more research we can actually allocate now. We are in 1943, so I can actually get these night vision entries here. That'll be research that's going to be ongoing for a fair while still, which is no problem. Did I call that Iraqi invasion? Let's call that the Russian invasion. Invasion of Russia. Cool. So have my tanks arrived on the front line? It looks like it. This is a real mixed bag, it looks like. Same with this one. Different types of light tanks all in there. Majority of them are actually Mark IIIs, or at least the latest builds. Latest design. further new units that I basically don't have in an army at the moment. That unit here, these are new. Italian units moving through my territory as well, which is no problem at all. I'd love to see what they are comprised of. Can I see that with the other units I got here? This unit here. It's got different tank designs again in there. It's got artillery as well. That's something I don't really have much of in total if I look at my production queues. Got some artillery in there, but it's not being produced at the moment. Medium tanks at the moment are not being produced either. Justification of conquest is finished. So we got war goals at our disposal, which are due to expire in a few months, which is fine, I guess. Where do I get extra production from? What am I building at the moment? Let's put some extra factories on that queue quickly. I don't want to do all of them. I want to basically take about half of it. How do I split a unit into two? I don't want to do that from here. Okay. I'm relatively okay with this, I think. Field hospital recon, yeah. That seems to be okay. Motorized divisions. They should really have field hospital and recon with them. That should presumably change something in terms of the requirements here. So I should have additional support equipment required. Doesn't look like that's coming through though. I got a fair number of fighter planes in my reserve, which is good, I guess. Let's make a few of these units, let's say 50 in here. Yes, that would do. And let's put another CAS unit in here. Let's make these units all 35 maybe? 30. There we go. To do anything in the Middle East? No, that's really just doing air superiority, which is fine. Eastern Mediterranean, I should always keep up in there as well. Just have a brief look at our production here. Fighters Mark II, sorry. Fighter 2 Mark 1. What is the reliability of those? could maybe improve upon the reliability. So we go towards the design. Where do I go to the design? So I want to increase the reliability even further. Reliability drops. Don't have enough points for that. I don't even have enough points, it looks like, for purely doing... actually, I can increase the reliability to a Mark 2. So increase that to the Mark 2, fine. Units there. Okay. Central Macedonia is resisting. They were fleeing from us. 2 destroyers against their submarines. Are we doing anything? I'd say so. Ah, secret weapons. Destroyer effort, rocket effort, nuclear effort. Do I really want to have any of these? I'm not sure I do. I can't go down any of these lines anymore because they're all locked up. So at this point I'm really going through the motions, isn't it? I can put cruiser effort in there, destroyer effort. Nav effort, aviation effort 2, which basically gives me naval bomber mode. Yeah, okay. Rocket effort. Let's go for the rocket effort. Doesn't really cost me too much. Marines, I should have some Marines ready shortly. And I can actually go for a new design in terms of apologies, field hospital as well. Motorized artillery. That looks quite interesting. Motorized rocket artillery. That takes me back to these here as well, which is basically my marine different types. Let's go and upgrade to marine type 2. The Soviet Union has declared war upon Iran. Really? Really? Why? That sounds interesting. Alright, so if that's the case, they declared war upon Iran, maybe that's a trigger for us to really say, we want to declare war upon you guys. We're going to call of our allies. Claim the strait. What does that mean, claim the strait? Where is that? Claim the strait. Claim Istanbul. Ah, interesting. Guys, I'm not happy with that. I will declare war upon thee. Italy, German Reich. Okay guys, so that's this group here. If I just pause the game for just 1 second, I didn't actually set any offensive lines here, but I probably want to basically set that now. I want to set a secondary offensive line down up here to go for Kiev. At this point again, I probably want to execute that plan as well. Germany breaks Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Great. Right, let's double check where my air forces are all based. So these guys here, assign to there. Aerial superiority, and I basically want to do the close air support. Ace pilot promoted. Few take as many risks as the brave pilot of the Turkish Air Force. La 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 la. Okay, so one of them has basically become an ace. Good. So if I look at this overview here, Asia Minor. Okay. Some fighters here. Where is this one operating at the moment? How many fighters I've got here? Right, Istanbul Airport, is that this one? Yeah. Flying over the Black Sea. That seems to be pretty effective. Let's have a look. We're winning in the front lines here, it looks like. Most of the fighting is going okay, except for this one here. Which is good. Lots of fighting going on here. Not yet. Lots of reallocation of troops happening now. A lot of troops are moving around. Good. So we're making some progress in the Caucasus here, I would say. Iran has joined the Axis. Good. Welcome to the Axis. Mangun Cool has capitulated. Mengjing dynasty no longer pressure on the occupying Soviet forces. Wow. That is a bit of a backlash there, isn't it? German Iran as our ally into the Turkish blur. Our war has been merged with Soviet-Iranian war. Our allies in this war are now the whole bloody Axis, basically. Alright. A few more minutes to go, and then we're going to have to call an end to today's session. Looks like a fair number of Russian troops have actually been placed on the border here. Iran has joined the German Reich as our ally in the German-Polish War. Okay. I didn't think there still was a German-Polish War, but okay. They're producing equipment that you no longer... that you have no division template for. I know. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new division design. Apologies. So it's not that one I want to design. I want to create basically a new design here, which is a different version of this. So where do I do that? Is that really here? Division designer? mediums. Together with some lights. Together with some motorized. Field hospital, and I also want to have engineering and a scout. Plus I want to have some extra of that in there as well. I want to make them elite as well if possible. Let's call this our mixed armor. Perfect. I'm going to save that design. Plus I'm going to train some of these. And place those new units here. I'm short of steel and rubber at the moment. So steel. So Vichy France should be able to supply me with some. Still short at that point. Still short by 2, so I'm gonna increase that by 1. And then I'm also short of rubber, I think it said. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about that as such. Maybe ask for some from Brazil. Ooh. Great. More aces. Asia Minor. Ah, killed in action, unfortunately. So where's that Asia Minor? Interesting, okay. So I need to basically quickly visit these. I've destroyed some transports. What else? I got some. I'm sure I got loads of fighters in other regions. I just need to reassign them here. In terms of fighters, how many more have I got? I got fighters here. Which air wings have no missions? I've got no fighters in there, do I? Really need to increase my production. Looking at my production here, I want to basically get this up. I need more of those as well. I need less of that. How do I get around these issues? Got enough of that, it looks like. fronts are being fought on. Still having success over here. It does look like I'm being placed in a situation with a bit more pushback now. And I don't really see how it can be that we get tanks to fight in the mountains. Special forces. It is 1943, so I should be able to get the mountain units up to the next level as well. More naval units have been in battle. We're not getting all the oil from Iran that we're asking for, unfortunately. Okay. So I just shift those around, that's fine. Fairly big contingents fighting here. And pretty good luck here, it looks like. Sorted by some of these colors, I can't. So we've got a surplus here at the moment. That is our balance. Is that daily? Ooh, okay. So I've got some storage of this, but it's slowly being whittled down. Same goes with my main equipment itself. I'm not going to use any of that anymore. German Reich is influencing our politics. Pushing their fascist propaganda for a number of speeches and reading. So what government have I got at the moment then? I've got a fascist government here already, so I don't see what they're pushing on about, but okay. So we've sunk more transports, which is good. We're having some success here. We're also having some pushback, which is to be expected. I have the impression that the Germans are not entirely sure what to do with their forces here, but okay. That newly assigned unit is down here, and I will quickly assign that to this group here. Should make it move. Apologies. Up as you can see now. Losing ground here, it looks like. Gained some ground, we lost some ground. Airplanes are roaring overhead. Zhukov is losing here, which I guess is a good thing for me. Bye-bye, Zhukov. Ooh, research finished. Medium tank number 2. So we're in 1943 already, so I'm going to research the next tier of heavy tank. In terms of production, I will basically go into the medium tanks. Up to medium tank Mark II. I think reliability I want to increase anyways. I'm going to go for the production of that one straight away. Have I got any new troops that I haven't deployed yet? Hold on, where is that guy? So let's have a look what else I've got. Okay. What else have we got here? This one here. Let's take the edit mode slightly and basically move that up 1. Alright, perfect. Alright, now looking at the clock, I think it's far overdue for us to call an end to today's session. Anyways, thanks again for joining me, and hopefully you enjoyed it. We might have started a war that we're basically going to lose, but we'll see how this actually progresses in the next couple of sessions. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.